Among the natural rights of the colonists are these: first, a right to life; secondly, to liberty; thirdly, to property, together with the right to support and defend them in the best manner they can. So spoke Samuel Adams, one of America's founding fathers. This profound sentiment underpins the essence of the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution, ratified in 1791. This amendment reads, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." These 27 words have sparked countless debates, interpretations, and court cases throughout the centuries. But the core principle remains. The right of the people to keep and bear arms is an integral part of the American identity. In the years following the ratification of the Second Amendment, its interpretation remained largely uncontested. The early republic saw the amendment as a guarantee for states to maintain their own militias, independent of federal control. However, it was not until the turn of the 20th century when the Second Amendment began to be seen in a different light. In the landmark case of United States v. Miller in 1939, the Supreme Court ruled that the federal government could regulate firearms that did not have a reasonable relationship to the preservation or efficiency of a well-regulated militia. Fast forward to the 21st century, in the landmark case of District of Columbia v. Heller in 2008, the Supreme Court ruled that the Second Amendment protects an individual's right to possess a firearm, unconnected with service in a militia, and to use that arm for traditionally lawful purposes, such as self-defense within the home. The most recent ruling came in 2016, in the case of Caetano v. Massachusetts. The Supreme Court unanimously ruled that stun guns are protected under the Second Amendment, thus broadening the scope of the amendment to include not just firearms, but all arms that are bearable by individuals. Yet, the journey of the Second Amendment is far from over. The debate over the balance between individual rights and public safety continues to evolve. Laws that prohibit felons from possessing firearms, for instance, have been challenged as being unconstitutional when analyzed against the circumstances at the time of the ratification of the amendment. Indeed, the Second Amendment stands as a bulwark of freedom, not just for Americans, but for all societies. The right to bear arms, exercised with restraint and prudence, is a testament to the trust placed in the individual by the state. It is a right that protects all other rights enshrined in the Constitution, a right that guards against the encroachment of tyranny and despotism. In the words of Thomas Jefferson, "The strongest reason for the people to retain the right to keep and bear arms is, as a last resort, to protect themselves against tyranny in government." This sentiment, echoed by countless others throughout history, is the beating heart of the Second Amendment. The journey of the Second Amendment, from its inception to the latest Supreme Court rulings, is a testament to the evolving understanding of individual rights and public safety. It underlines the importance of the right to bear arms, exercised with restraint and prudence, in safeguarding liberty and freedom. It underscores the necessity of continued debate and interpretation to ensure the relevance and applicability of the amendment in contemporary society. And above all, it reaffirms the foundational principle that the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.